Dollar Tree closing 600 stores this year. CVS closing 900 stores through the end of this year. Walgreens closing 150 stores. Outback Steakhouse has already closed 40 of its restaurants. UPS is cutting 12,000 jobs in 2024. Citigroup cutting 20,000 positions as well. eBay, why not? 1,000 jobs lost there. Microsoft cutting 1,900 positions. Expedia cutting 1,500. Cisco cutting 4,000. Apple cutting 600. It's entertainment too. Regal Cinemas closing 429 locations. Kroger's grocery store chain shutting down 413 stores. It's not affordable to be in retail anymore. Foot Locker closing 400 stores by 2026. Macy's will close 150 locations by 2026. Walmart, already this year, has closed 6 of its supercenters. While the U.S. Senate has passed nearly $100 billion to send to other countries that Joe Biden just signed yesterday, most can't even find Ukraine or Israel on a freaking map, let alone Taiwan. We're paying money that we don't have as our economy goes down the toilet and American jobs die. Of course, we know we're going to ban TikTok so nobody can talk about it freely.
Imagine a recession, but the cost of everything continues going up. This is a scenario that is currently playing out right now and could go into effect later this year or early next year. This is called stagflation, where you have companies continuing to lay people off, earnings are going down, yet inflation continues to go up. We saw this with the recent GDP numbers. They came in significantly lower than expected. And this morning you had the jobs opening report. There are 300,000 less jobs currently active right now. Unemployment has ticked up a little bit, but is still sort of hovering around the high threes. Now, I do think that report is false because there are a lot of people who are working 2 or 3 jobs just to get by. And unfortunately, inflation just continues to go up. We are seeing big companies reporting significantly lower earnings than last quarter. Amazon, for example, last quarter they reported 170 billion in revenue, and this quarter they only reported 143. Now, I know that is a lot of money, but then you look at Starbucks. Starbucks has actually guided down, and their number of stores has reduced for the first time in the United States. McDonald's reporting $300 million less than they did last quarter, which is a staple for lower income people to go and eat. But now McDonald's is just so expensive, people can't afford to eat there. Stagflation is probably worst case scenario for the economy, because if you have companies continuing to lay people off, yet the cost of everything is going up, this is an economic disaster, and unfortunately it will leave the Fed in a situation where they can't cut rates, because they have said time and time again they want inflation down to 2%, and if we have inflation continuing to go up, they won't be able to cut rates. Now, the caveat with that is if the economy is so broken where you have unemployment skyrocketing to 7 or 8%, then the Fed would likely come in and cut rates. But historically, this is also not good, because they are officially announcing that the economy is too far gone to be repaired, that they have to cut rates.